Here to give some details, updated details on an officer-involved shooting that happened this afternoon. I'm going to turn things over to Deputy Chief Cecily Barker, and I want to give you the qualification, as always, that we do not have the perspective of the officers who fired their weapons at this point. We'll be interviewing them at the later date, but we do have some preliminary information that we do want to get out to the public. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I just want to let everybody first know that Chief is apologetic that he cannot be here this evening, so I am covering for him, as Gilbert stated. On today's date, officers and detectives from our Investigative Services Division were looking for an individual who we believe was involved in robberies in November. This individual was known to have a parole warrant for his arrest. Detectives located the individual inside of this apartment complex, and they worked on barricading him inside. While detectives were setting up a perimeter, the individual exited the apartment and fled on foot. As the individual fled, several commands were given by officers to stop, at which point, and some point in time, the individual produced a firearm, and officers first used a 40 millimeter to try and stop his threats. They did not have the desired effect, and at least one officer fired rounds at the individual. The individual is now known to be deceased, and this investigation is ongoing and will be completed by the multi-agency task force. Are there any questions?
Do you know the approximate age of the suspect?
I do not know the approximate age.
Early 30s.
Yeah, early 30s.
What kind of gun?
We just know that he had a handgun. We don't have any further information on that.
Was he pronounced dead at the scene, or
He went to the hospital.
are you able to give more details about the November robberies he was connected to?
It's an ongoing investigation, and we'll provide that information at a later time.
Was he alone in the apartment?
There were other individuals inside of the apartment, and they will be interviewed in reference to this investigation.
Please.
Was it a uniform unit or was it a specialty unit?
It was a specialty unit. It's our investigative services unit.
Do you know about what time the shooting happened?
Yes, it happened on today's date, just after 4 p.m.
I'm sorry, did he fire the gun?
Still an ongoing investigation. We do know that he produced a firearm after watching video, and there is a firearm on scene.
How many officers were involved in the pursuit?
Several officers were involved, and we're still interviewing officers on scene to confirm that number. Thank you.